Yeah, in business common. So hey, I'm on the door. It's my boss. Somebody is my boss. Journalists are Central Radio, 50 months on my head paying their president. And they are Madam. Ma we go to fear her, name me Quinja, the university common. Now, in some people, then they pay while busy. Oba church and send my training. Na oba educating him. Na me him no so oba me papa. Ne pay yamina tomorrow nyam sakro friend. I meet my friend and now poetry. I GGA Central Region here president. Nana Akaba.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's been a long time.
Yes, of course.
Nah.
And saying I'm behind up. This was so.
We are looking good.
Thank you.
We are so proud of you. It's a good with the Central Region journalists, obviously, Papa. Now, my main chance if what happened over the weekend, I have a talk on the most you will handle journalism. What do you think? How do you feel about it?
Mommy, that's not Minchia Ashefo, TF4 and that's an every kind of it means that more starting and do. Starting here, baby, your coronation, so baby, a number. Fort coconut, yes, uncle. Coronation, exactly. Why some power, some so baby, your son, Jacob Plaza. And Nina, now, what did you do? And one first television. At least local, like regional television, and it was surprised my idea. You picked a man, and now, meaning said, if you man take my keep close to be precise, who did you maybe say, especially radio, in TV, in fact, I had support, no, and said they knew financially, yet so no, so man, and we are so proud of Costa TV. I bouncing back seriously, and we are grateful, and thank you for also inviting me. For Media Matters, you are part of it. For the region, you more pioneers, man. You can't send you, man. No, we do not cut him. Oh, Mr. Yumi, my father can see. Like, baby, and I'm putting a year, Yama baby, and I'm going to come just for the arts. And I get them asking. Say, yeah, but it's a trade man, also, and the ACCC, yeah, and say, Yena, so baby echo. Now most of the time then I'm in radio station be kasa and whilst kasa would say there has been even debate between some political parties but one morning show before I came in and I eared up some of the things that they were talking about. I quite to say some change man and your politicians a police and Yeshania is seeing drag now. Let us say that was the Friday night. Then you had a try cry. Say, it's a journey while someone is on call reported. The point we have to first make is that the Democrats now, to say, that is the way to go. Yet to me, yet without exemption. People must understand the media, the journalists, all of us, we are not part of it. And yet, it will not go the way we expect it. We can't leave it for the politicians alone to run the democracy. We are part of it. So people must first of all understand that. And again, practicing journalism, also able to say, and yet, what kind of and yet crime? And yet crime say, or be better than be so say, or yet in Central. Who call baby at Central Jumano, a demo papa, who call baby at aha, and Yama be and to toy internal woman who say, some will now, a better ya say, one more two about at Sana. Police in boom in obey himself or with some journey without unprovoking was the original and yet or also also officer hand over who ye would now it doesn't call for slap. It doesn't call for slap. Our person will tell you kitty training Yamasika Yama on your dinner now if way I won't buy no right now they were buoyant. I want to want to and I mean it is said. And the pay at a woman interdicting, they said policeman. na you be follow ni ahwe ni eko. Apart from one, there's another journalist lady one true the pepper spills and then say how I come to me and say go from go do from to the end. What you want to say? Yeah, I said it's a gentleman. One I say BBC says here we become the receiving end. You can say yes, sir. Yeah, kind of service now. You be too young actually. As in some trouble, our safety should be our main. We should not allow you do certain situations where we will be. We have to protect ourselves. If a person for me to protect here, we should know where to stand, what to do.
Not why it's there, each one for himself, God for us.
That is what it is becoming. That is what it is becoming. Because a person for now will be protecting most of the time. Incident now sort they see a person for involved. Say a politician, a person for who calculating now share to do now. That is these two groups. And in China, it's not also able to buy and say, yeah, they get the money. Any day we can't because we have also sworn to be part of this democracy and this development we are all seeking. Just that we need to also strategize, maybe have a way of protecting ourselves. But whatever it is, we know it is the responsibility of the police, so we leave it to them. Near office over here. Now, Ubeko baby, now we near to a back again. As you see before, even what happened to Honorable Howard Kumsi, one of Kakamo, apart from Central Football, and yes, we say we are resetting. This cannot be the type of resetting we voted for. This cannot be. Say,
some people are defending it. Exactly. It's horrible that, oh, Ayawa, so yes. What happened there? And then you would really want that as a nation.
Where we are going.
Exactly.
We are
does it mean that it's 1-1 draw and 2 runs do make a right?
And we thought that when the resetting agenda has set in, we thought that things are going to change. Things that we saw in the past. If you a man for dinner to Abatia, how comes in Yan, Subambi, no Yinebi, a cuisine saying, we lose Poto, when no one has any part to show you any Namena. Into that should be a lesson to us that who behave here and wanted to know where our near my cow, say a cow, who be a master. Where Yano and Yafesaka, but we are about to obey one Yamabi, a woman. And also so based on that, it's also can say, getting himself up by now, yet 12 months over Yama. Now, this is also the tangent I was all quiet. Let us say, we can't see the resetting. And like I'm speaking to Mr. Costa FM Mancasin, they called me, and I could see or hear the MPP NDC there already debating this. Now, yes, and yes, I'm saying, I heard me, I won't go for more. Right from there, they are even debating. And I want why I was soon at the neck of sister. Why I was going to see what I'm saying. Now, so baby.
That's an unfortunate situation. Yes, some more party A, then I will defend it. Some more party B, then I will condemn it. Instead of looking at ourselves there, or mirroring as a people, as Ghanaians, first and foremost, which direction are we going to? Or which direction are we as a democratic country? Are we really making progress? But Mama find out, does it mean that as a nation, you would value Santrofu will play in building up a democracy like ours?
Mommy, but they belittle it. And they think that we see we are gotten to a state where almost all the major political parties here one was maybe one central human, one maybe one media houses. And say I am not accurate to say they maybe want to depend on one more dear, 1 hour then your one pen or catch a woman obey. And say what woman, yeah, but if you say I need you an instant woman now or call overshare 1 hour frequencies are a month for our politicians. Because when we say, well, we are some of us now, we want to remain neutral, we want to remain professional. Well, we are not feeling a one day, a big one human, and that is what I think woman here. It is a woman who now who say, one more station now, will say, oh, come on, one so come on now. Then I will say, yes, that is what where we are getting to. I think that it's about time I want to streamline the system, even acquisition of even the licenses. Acquisition of the licenses, that's what we're streamlining. na woma enyama bibi what's here said David the fact that we radio station no and just say who there so we text no me office say or what the other side and now the office say on the day you want to be professional, you want to be ethical when you be able na or back handsome and yet no na no be dia na nya dey be living against one radio station NBC radio station, NPP radio station, one work. There's not that and things that the fee say going forward. I say, I'm a penny, His Excellency, or a member of the DJ. I think it's about time when it's not saying no money, the value and some of the essence and things that Yamaya had no opportunity at Babaki. I was all year boys and truffle. She should be I was one year to and I think we will have that discussion.
No, actually, today, yes, and sure. From Kanka will see if they are shared their own being on the Nakas or identify with the central funcy. What handle E or Conbida, or bear deterrent, or cheap or from another day. We need the way that I another we need to open them. Yes, most over play out, but just share on Manum Punta, a Bewan and central for Yabafada, over bois, ma, put to the book in. There can have values naza as a nation in some of Butuma or Pana or today.
Mommy, quite be now some for your it's about education, it's about informing, it's about setting some agenda. So, as a nation, if we decide that we are setting a particular agenda, it behooves on us as media people, as journalists, as partners in development, to ensure that that particular agenda is streamlined, that particular agenda is propagated. What it means is that agenda Diana Central for you, the access near who said, I get a work mine, I get a work community. It is for instance, Mammy limited number central region, for instance. Now I am Yamiadum, I am the regional chairman, and some of the things that we put on table, some of the things that we discuss with members, probably before getting the nod, are some of these things. We need to be influential. So, for instance, agenda of the region should be agenda of the media. So, if regional administration and now the region and now House of Chief, they feel that they want to take this course, I am told they are going to have a central expo. And ask in central for your national central expo and Faso Ben Pam and the now you did say yes and the Faso Ben. Our responsibility is to keep people in line. Our responsibility is to talk about it. Our whether regional affairs, whether whoever come to us to inform us, and we need to be involved. Then we will be able to keep our people in line. We will be probably doing some releases, educating people, letting people know. They will know maybe another half or that is our commitment. If there's anything that is going that we think that it is wrong in the region, as an association, as in Central for, we come together and we speak against it. So, for instance, you open ATL FM and this same matter is being discussed there, and we are condemning it. You open Radio Central, the same matter is being condemned. You come to Coastal TV, the issue is being discussed and being condemned. You go to whatever, and we are all on the same line. This is agenda setting with one voice, because we know that this is the path we are going, and all of us need to whatever. I was telling them was during the campaigning, I have a group called Journalists for Responsible Fisheries and Environment, just a small group, and it's across the country. I have members western, the coastal regions. And if issue BC national, in Puna said, me issue statements, mommy, the way I equal. And I was like, wow, even this my small group, say assembly, and I even in those days I was and now this current minister was a close season. Artisanal fishers in the we disagree. I just issued this, it is about 2 months. The way it went, TV3 floor, we financial wow. So that is the power we have. If really we want to come together and be doing something, no, in the small region that we have, central region, we can take a decision and having all the media houses around and support it. and we issue a statement to a particular effect that this is the stand of the media in this region, and we will not allow this thing to happen. We have the microphones, we have the pens, and it will go. And that is how important I want us to see ourselves as media people. That is it. If you say yeah, but yeah, and the politicians and all of them will see us as partners, and the chiefs will see us. I was sworn in Friday. I had a call from Dasime Kwewusi. So excited, I should come over the next sit and talk. Just seeing me that I am there. He's a friend, he's a daddy and everything already. But before that, I'm even regional secretary of the DDR already. For the past 8 years, I've been the regional secretary. And honestly, we don't compete ourselves. Mommy, you know. And I'm from Uncle Osaki hometown, and we don't compete ourselves. I know you call. We're not also in many. So this time around, and I realized that because we were not many and we were just sharing the post, or you call no yaba. After I said the commitment wasn't there, the creativity wasn't there, the initiatives wasn't there. So I felt that this time we should compete and see whatever. And it is bringing out so many things in us. Not that the colleague that I competed with wasn't quality or whatever, but I felt that we need to competition because competition is big. We have to meet members. We meet them. We also like and so many energy into the thing, and it is bringing about all these ideas.
Especially when we are going to a workshop from time to time, it will add value to then central foods exactly. Because from every Yamasa, exactly. I want to believe that this vision our says is really laudable. From time to time, no, there's room for improvement over there, up and down. Now let's move on to I can some degree. But when we talk about good governance, we're talking about transparency, we're talking about accountability. In Central Africa, but not paying free. Especially when we narrow it down to the Central region, you keep on accountable. In Central Africa, even role able to be a play. So when we are talking about good governance, able to now what your leaders, what the build over there, what man, your experience about you be keep on accountable. You be the me and not the me. Even can never forget that.
That is the trust of the whole issue. Young Edgeman, ne fapimbi, and so no. Now, before you do that, no. Now, ye the council, you educate you. We should be able to know the vision of the region. We should be able to know, say, regional minister, say, House of Chiefs, say, leaders, say, what they are supposed to be doing for us. So now we are the young age then that is it. Then we position ourselves to ensure say those people will be being accountable to us. So for example, regional minister, when he came first, I did some rounds with him about 2 occasions, and even having a conversation with me, I don't know, I was just not even the chairman of the association, but he felt that from time to time you have to be meeting us, you have to be doing this and so on and so forth. And this is it. When anonymous pairing vision to us, they say, I know from time to time they will be asking me, say, Nana, before getting the nod, what cast over you will be first quarter, second quarter, over this, and that is accountability. You are holding me to it. The same way we should know the regional minister's also agenda, an agenda for the region. Not the regional minister alone. As a nation, what is our agenda for the region? Then we take it up. So, Honorable Minister, you've been here for 1 year. You've been here for 5 months. This and that and that and that is what you said you obey your money. And answer Ghana, the center with the full training. But why are you now say 1 day? Now, 1 year is an impediment in the day, and what can we do to help you resolve the matter? So, we should first know the agenda they have for the region, the agenda they have for the country. For Ghana, what the war manifesto, what saying over here, it is there. as in Central, we should do what they said they are bringing on board. Things that they said they will do, 24-hour economy, whatever, all the things they said, we should be able to get abreast with it. So with timeline, then we keep asking them. And the same applies to the region and all of us. So we should rather know what exactly they want to do, what will buy, what will be so from time to time, they will be so. And yeah, money, a corner of a fast baby, sir, and ye be an but ye training and one year chair on one fast won't go about some of this things. Nina, I think say because it is our responsibility. So we share now, okay, say the yen, yes, yes, waste for the year, you fast way by a year, yes, for you buy a companies a year to review and it's benefited by a car going. Like, it is normal, it is something that it should not be difficult for Obiso obey. But it will take you, the media people, to ask. Sometimes we say one more cancel. And that is what breeds the corruption, what breeds the other issues. They are there. Too many lead the beer. Who beside their menka. So, movie if you say, Expo, Central Expo, and Moon Tupo beside. You must say, in the maybe one night, maybe I must have a but we be an son, we ask our responsibility, we are honorable, and I'm painful. Yes, no, a pussy say, yeah, you want home, Faso Basso. Then they know, and I walk out. Then we know. Near 3 lessons won't go, okay, the same thing I say, it is open, and everybody become part of it. Everybody participate in the development, and I who to say, near my person. It's a responsibility, as you are asking. But we need to be educating ourselves on some of these things. As in Central.
Which means that yes, we have to get ourselves involved.
Yes.
In the development agenda.
Exactly.
Sereda minister already man to say this year already ne amount for our district. We have to get ourselves interested in everything. To keep on. Accountable.
Exactly. What do you want to do?
You to be someone and someone. No, Dama, you be someone and some more church matching. How do we disseminate it? In some I can catch and never catch a month day. Okay, since you are damn, as a meeting. Anna, there is and so forth. Your walk, Gina Dubi, another. Or yet, you need Juman Nibi. There, you have a month from. Well,
let us say, money, and like I'm saying, we are partners, and the association need to be influential. As DJA, we need to be influential in the region. The regional activities, they should know and they should see us that they come one.
We are partners.
Exactly.
Partners in development.
And that is what we should position ourselves. If you leave it to them for over some time now, they don't see us as that. They rather even see us as hindrance. They don't even want to invite you to some programs.
You don't feel welcome there. Better there. Watch show cry.
Exactly.
It's a job no happen.
Yeah. As you said, but see your position here. Yes, start seeing your partnerships. Well, you will be going to Sadicom. You have to have partnership with them. It is part of my plans. Sadicom is supposed to be the catalyst of the region's development. Yeah. And I know the previous government, Ayana, Skasem, shut down.
Discussion for another day. You really think they are well resourced. That is the point.
That is the point. We should be able to be talking about it if we forge that partnership with them, because the agenda for setting up Sadicom is a bad idea. It's supposed to be the catalyst of the region's development. This should be facilitating the region's. This is about not and moment you know the history. How it started. It's about maybe so by who is in China.
Exactly.
We know. But Central for your region. See, they decided no, this is our Sadicom. It's a constitutionally mandated organization or institution. And we need to push things for them. No politics no. I remember I started and I became, they saw me after when they brought in Coastal Development Authority at a media preference at the early stages of NPP. the media erased it, and I became almost an enemy. That I said, is it that? Is it coming to take? Yes. Is it taking the place of Centicom, or are they going to run? Yes, those were my concerns, and you can imagine. They began singing. Yes, but I think that is what we should do. And now I don't think coastal development is there again, but Centicom is still be there because it's constitutional mandate of the body. It will still be there. What are they doing? One more presence, one more existence, no, is of an essence. If any more be man, going for, so one more, so I am one more year, kind of support and the more. Some of these things we don't do. We can't go in. So we need to have the partnership. Centicom or any program or any project or already man. And so friends and truffle and now friend media for say, okay, this is the state of our Centicom now. And maybe this is the role more play my now in Kebabway and a partnership. The regional minister, the agenda back issues or Galamsey, whatever. We have a personal conversation most of the time. And then also about my friend telephones and media for Niago. And like I'm saying, Nina we are coming to be united. We are here for the region. Of course, Jessica to buy prepaid in Manama, what is perfect. We will push for that. We will push for that wherever some of them that we need to get some small support to be from other NGOs and all that. We will work on that. But we should also know the bigger picture that we are part of the region's development and we need to work in tandem together with other stakeholders so we move the region forward.
So when we talk about nation building in Central, we are so much part of it. We are development partners, partners in development. And see,
but Mama, can you imagine, say, and the pay and pay, sorry, you're funny now, put to channel pay, so there will be radio. Now, radio center off, ATM off, coastal telecom, we go. Can you imagine the confusion?
You see, in the bank community, there, you are share in some sort of unique committee, say, on Manum Punta, Juma, Yeza, on Manu Odzimu, another Numpuntu, Okosor. Men could be better for some away from the Kajan Crab to a plan IP. Oba, Yamasaka on Yakitwa, a central region, and Trofina, you know, go saying, Nana Buedu, your boss saw, you know, command for Papa. My phone sent away.
Hello, this is the Cell Gift Shop. We deal in handbags, ladies' bags, we deal in perfumes, and this is one of the bags I have, tote bag. This is from the US. It's very affordable, leather quality. We also have different perfumes, ladies and for men. They come in different brands and also very affordable. We also have Victoria's Secret, original Victoria's Secrets from the US. We have affordable gifts already made for various occasions, for Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday, anything you want to, any gift you want to do. We have GTP cloth as well for all occasions.
Oh.
When you come to the Cell shop, we also have lunch bags, school bags for kids of all ages. We also have this beautiful customized birthday shirts for children. So when you want some, it's available. We have different tops, cartoon characters for children also. We also have men's underwears, this Harrison singlet as well, and then we have boxer shorts, different types, different sizes, and in different companies. It's a nice cute bag for kids, for church. They can take it to parties and all. It's all available at the sales shop.
Oh.
So when it comes to catering, we have these shafting dishes and then this dispenser for rentals. We take food orders for different occasions, weddings, engagements, birthday parties. So we have these also for rentals.
Ebusiamasamo akwa bibio na mekeu de ere Coastal TV my yekan wa hinde wara wenyima wara wonza. It's a world of endless possibilities na opina mansa kan na feminism common oye ugomsnenya owo GJA Central Region ha na wedu ono na pe mansa kan na feminism common ye hwe sanso fo hine dumeti na oman ne see the or develop. Yes, that in you as I or some truffle and see you didn't can you share that OC Fida Basnukwe, the negative aspect, you may be uncle ma and some truffle, net yacht your guy, you would pepper, your was is a maybe a trade day. And see, so you can't there in some training over the odd so call or share in single Sunday yaka transparency yaka. Keeping the leaders accountable, they are journalists. Now, people on let's say, quote Sukwa, American investigative journalism now. I am someone into Chumque. None of the business we pay there on Sundaman, on the net. Ebe no kwane ebe fa de yen senso fo ye be ye dwumeti bi o te da ma obobo ye ne dwumaye na oboboa o man so.
I don't know if you say you can't investigative journalism. As one aspect of young media, as one fire started, Kaka started. Now, animals no air. It needs skill, it needs research, it needs time, and it needs resources to be able to undertake that. Until Basha, yet in coffee baby, no more young media for any man, quality looking any one program, no contrast, and one show, no mechanic, they are other. But here time and resources need education. You need to be informed before. One aspect because as the air cost to be a won't pay now, come have a fast over now. My main far back home say, yeah, start say early stages. No, that was is it 204? No, somewhere around there was this flower of an Accra star flower. They were waiting for baby. Do an better go men in a Christmas and that will be I work with GTV, so I am a rule a nase, screens nase, no be friendly, young guy be friendly. For one casa all catch them say, or you tomorrow that particular company. The company no, this is it. It's some I put up, I say a dog on me. It is a woman crabby, what the other if you take it. Company of you were taking into 1 with the 10, move to 10 and move now what is sewing, one with the sea, which you are no one to two, one may go to try some pictures, sharing. Then what they fulfill, maybe what the Afra 10 now we try to go no well we shop well have camphor no as me we bag we say ya 12 now but I said 10 now I say I also want to but company the person is hey and what kind initially how do I go? That's why I'm saying that a resource bound, a resource constraint, and you need aside the knowledge and aside the commitment and time, we have resources to also undertake that. And say then I was going. The guy on to me tell me I didn't need a settlement. I was traveling. If you keep going, I'm okay. If you take a hammer kotama several times, who compare by energy who can after where could do tamanemi no. No, I feel so. Oh, better. I mean, sorry that the call now maybe but more necessary school if you keep us over the time. Say, yeah, into one time, 3-4 times. And I'm afraid I'll make a cannon. That's what you are doing now. Well, ye na ye yo buana. I'm a coming director, economics of the local. We could do time was at Midra Wager.
Wow.
That's the 4th time.
Back to Wager.
I said, back to Wager and my cassette. But all this will have been coming to Tama, and I call your mama excuse. Interestingly, I've already arranged with FDA. Accra. Say, FDA was aware, say, anytime I'm a Kobiana, BB service, the place. I don't even know the place to even go. So, one time, I went to me fit my back to Wager. And it's a home baby, Anna. Me friend, no, so, me train, oh baby. Member Kaswa, no, my family. Call Kaswa, Kujina, we do Kaswas, maybe Kaka, maybe Basa. And that is the resources and the commitment that we have been doing on Michigan. Me who went on a moon. Now, then the cross road. I will come so pay. Mitchell, who may be a warehouse. Then the cross here. I have to sit the boy down the way. No, also, or not to the it's a China, no, because one information. No, the fear is that the company Gua, obviously, never to Mama and Juma, and that conversation came up. So on the day, until we will see what we can do. You do myself at the end of the day. Also, I don't know more than you. So this is it. Answer the question. Maybe I said me personally, me man kakra, me yam kwa na so okay. But say me, I'm so or ono no kwe Juma. So do one man. I am coming there. You should not be scared. Me suppose I wasn't supposed to go there. It's very risky.
Yes.
Because already now the police for now they know now you are ready to say coming who make sure by that time they call. And something dawned on me that me now should make the move and see. And the guy in the question of call bank account by 1 hour time and son. The ben okay now. There will come up there will be a man about phobia. Not to the one you man with him. And how I got my videos. It was some way. I just go so I introduced myself because I'm a journalist. I'm to and which is true. So when you make something here, if our can so therefore you will bake your tapa there, you will be what Accra, maybe Kikos. Now you use one flag. I know the type of flag you use one flag in the flag assisted well. You know what like I was making sense. I was meant to obey 50 a day. Who can you now about 50 a day? So I was okay. They didn't want me to even stand there and watch them doing the rebagging. Yeah, doing the rebagging. But I have taken videos of it. Surprisingly.
Because there were no one can do.
Exactly. I have taken pictures already. One more them call. One of a Bonini. Once if my papa question office. Back and forth before we didn't realize that on my granny was on kind of veteran for 1 minute yet. One man else now the next a big contact right to be seen or the account or their bed way. What by half, so they will come and see the bakery, we pay half. And so I was talking like a businessman in that age, and the white man was okay. And that was how I got the videos. I came back, I called Kushka Kwe at the time, GTV. And then by Gazy and Kiki was okay. I sent them the videos. I had to go to office. So me that time. And that is how expensive it is. It is a way you know not a creative issues. And you won't go for say new thing coming. Now maybe an America or do privately. And you can say what is against our laws. Say no thing come now private na me record and I be before. Any other purposes ever quack from him and it is against our law.
So you find it in the common
way. said this. But mommy, nti say okonfo so we had the say me record so I try tell okonfo say the so two sides.
Yeah.
And how you approach it is what is important. And I all the time say this. Say, for instance, if you are going to castle restaurant, na me didi, na you go food na mechi, na ma to say we discuss, say we have a Shiko Star TV. They are discussing, having a conversation, coming to bed Costa TV strategy and all of that. Make some matching. Is it a good thing for them to come and? It's a crime.
Yeah.
So if I have opportunity to record them, do you asking me that I should ask them before I record them? No. So what it is that probably the next move after recording is what is again important. In a situation like that, I finish, maybe I go to police. In turn, so I go to the police with the evidence I have, or the whether video or audio recording that I did. Mekotna had said, I'm saying, one thing, but security for say.
Evidence.
Yes, and then if possible, I will let Costa TV. Then be careful, and that is me being the journalist and probably wanting to be a responsible one like that. Because you can't tell me that. So me, my record, then what is going to be the evidence? I bet you say whatever. And then my young money baby, nay, I never come as a list. I said, everyone the castle people want to do. So any man baby, they won't say announce. Most of the time, he's faced with these issues and the privacy and there. It won't fine, it won't mind, and yet crime can say maybe I'm maybe on one or formation. That is different. But in a certain situations, you need it, and professionally, you need to do it. And you now also maybe out there if I mean, at least you know authorities exactly around. First hand over. In my situation like this, hand over the video evidence to the authorities, maybe police, and tell them, alert Costa TV, if they have a security here, alert them to be mindful of whatever. Then let the police people follow it up and see. And see, why should you say, yeah, this is a or said it when you come show them who do private, and I said, what's your centrality? No, are they? Or near maybe a bag or file information. That is wrong. That is wrong. But whenever, me so far as I'm concerned, whenever the thing bothers about criminality, the thing is against the states, the thing is against human being society. There are perpetrators on activities, no more person or things against, and not Americordia. I don't see it as wrong. But what I do with the information first, probably it will be what will create the issue. So if you have to let some authorities know and aware of it, you first have to do that.
Not to the investigative journalism. The century, the no method, especially as what to do with the finished product.
Exactly.
Say, people what's there? Some people do it to blackmail.
Exactly. What is wrong?
What is wrong? But area, all the input to Baba,
yes.
All the transparency,
exactly.
All the inshadiye, all the Baba, on no quandra. They share the citizenry and the nation. I mean, let's talk about those in government. There is central for again. There's a amount for now, that there should be a with the we or manba, we say opinion or today. There's a gap. Some people are young opinion, people into Monconichan, or send only Jinabion, ne Muntu, Monconichan, or you never should say, Nimpa, or Jinabio to them. Some man too about them, your manba, enjoy them Jinabio. What can we do as journalists in bridging this gap?
All right. So it is one of the things that probably we need to look at again. Of course, yeah, we are to about the and I expect to say we do kunta amaye. It's a from bread to brain. Ube yawo MC any apamf any info and idea nan kase like me na nso na nhihye wo ma ya agenda wo ma set for the year wo mu vision ne ne wo pese wo mu year ne say sign kitahudi ne wo kwa every afashe ana a particular occasion regional minister so to be the Busiko said, me banner won't be receiving just to engage with the people. There could be town hall meetings that it used to happen for some time now. Say those meetings be no what started no career by any see and then the CCI yet to me come young problem you face now could be questions. And this should not just be at the regional level. I said at the district level,
exactly.
Level, it should be happening.
Exactly. I know a particular country in one more community network or public TV. It's in one assembly.
Yeah.
One the moment is away. What customer live?
Yeah.
It is a fear. You are abreast with any developmental project or product or what's on you. There was assembly man or maybe back Canada. On your other usher it's one that we use media, that we use journalists to do. It's the man, never look at this other day, not some organizer. No, or the order. Only it's the American, the what on South and the town hall meeting. It's not today. They are regionally in Ireland. Yet to talk, regional minister Nano, another Bohinamenze, as the direction now, regional or economy area. Neither what today, is untruthful, so open the man. Some fun why town hall meeting beats the man. Apart from this and truffle would be allowed there, Sabi won't call and one kind of not come to them.
It's a yeah, say, Regina, yeah, Dawson, Nipan to me, yeah, so there can be some delegations from other places. Assembly members, no DNA or assembly member, Nanano, or Baudenian Kofaka, we can give them some quota. Inti Amosima, and friends and person, no fat nipa 20 and 10 in that Nanano assembly man, some opinion leaders. There should be people who will also go there and disseminate it, whatever transpired here. There should be people, assembly member, it's assembly member, so you should be able to be meeting your people at that level. And discuss this.
How many minimals say, Diana, or who's the name or electoral area or assembly member no or two shares in woman and then a daily day no record. I just don't know. Still bridging the gap
between the citizens and the authorities
exactly.
And the power holders. And that is how it's supposed to be. But oftentimes, one way, who is assembly men now, I can't tell you what's what framing things are not from Popo.
It's there, yes, I'm truthful. And I can't know they be good to me after me assemblyman there. Right, maybe the book will make a man for all there won't be.
Exactly. So, you been yet, and then can say, can, and I said, Mommy, who put there when a NGOs next time, now, who you, Mapa, only more, the star gunners and all of them in the mood room and who relationship with people like that. We should be able to have a project. It is if it is Coastal TV, if it is a particular radio station, and go to them. Let's have a proposal to get and get them because I am to me yellow cake. As I'm a man for so much as when you to prepare Henderson for what I said, oh, yes, they're going to prepare. In Tinka, we liaise with some of these NGOs, some of these organizations to support us in a way. Then we line them up. And so, if in that time with your assemblyman or time with whatever, assemblyman number 2, they are publicizing. Said, I'm not changing, and I have to refer them pay to whatever, assemblyman neighbor. And keep your radio, keep your TV, this particular place. We can even say, yes, can't come here, you have to me, I organize them at a public dinner. Whilst giving it, showing it on TV at a public dinner. And then I demand resources. Until we need to get this, but assemblyman, I am this car, but there is responsibility to be engaging. So if we as a media, as a journalist, we want to facilitate that, we also will require some funding. Because the electricity, the cameras and all of that, it is moving around. It's something. So we also need a bit of support somewhere. So our part of the world, a challenge for us to be able to do some of these things. But it is something
that was actually going to be my next question. What are some of the challenges of facing, especially as those of us in the region? The areas and so forth. Maybe okay to Kakra.
Yes.
the challenges ni say you want be kwa na e ba fa do a oboboa ma ye tumi esi challenges do am ye djuma akwen wa bo amanfo ni.
First of all, some of the challenge has to do with the creativity, the innovation, the ideas like we are discussing. Now, we put it on the table, very beautiful, but sometimes it is not even there. Somebody that don't even think about it this way. And that is what perhaps we need to look out for as a media organization. What is our role and what can we do to also help the society, to partner them in development, to ensure the transparency we are discussing, to ensure the accountability we are discussing. We can sit back with our staff, our management members as a media organization and discuss it, okay, what can we do in our little way to also contribute to democracy, to ensure accountability, and what can we do? After the creativity will come. Okay, that is first of all. Then, again, the resources also come in. You can't just bring the ideas on the table and that's it, and the ideas are working, they are falling in place. There need to be some resources. Where are we getting the resources? And that is where in the region most of the time now they lack. Because over a region is a central region. We need that support. In fact, I had 10 years. You really
have to go beyond the regional. They can depend on region to support, especially financially, with what we are doing now. It is difficult. You go to the other partners now, so they see your vision, they can identify with your vision, then the support comes in. But to the American, to depend on
you cultivate some financiers, you cultivate some donors, young people will be believing in our agenda. There is a also yet they don't see the need to do some of these things. So it's about time we let them know what they're supposed to also be doing to help us. Some will tell you, well, they don't even see it. And when I was going for this small election, so a few people were, and I don't know, this matters, not but my coming in is a competition can be a bit. And the politicians didn't want with Jamaica Crow. And then they want to finance one favorite or and then as much as possible, our neutral, if you're not careful, you'll behind. Agenda, you have to. Yes,
that's what is happening. It's so unfortunate, but today, it's a job to America as much as possible. We should be neutral so that we're able to hold, especially leaders, accountable for everything. As soon as you identify yourself with a particular side,
difficult.
Exactly.
To hold them accountable, only praying, what's that? No, I refer the head. When you want to come out and do more, you know, what's the name now?
What preacher chose the show was say, I would not have it was a
young now, it's a cafonso or money, you will come. Yep, they are there. They should be able to.
When you have na sabi ahana wo na nyama koye ya sisi waka set up baby adop no way no one krananze ebinu ko wo ko school wo ikom ha o me ma central region we ya resources ya wanta sankasa ya ko baby no mbia wo hwehwe won kran won ti bi baby wo no osho wo to ma aboa meze enti we time no dey dey na adwen ya dey bo no na such individuals wo to ma aboa hen so that we carry the agenda for rekado Mantum say Kadama, you are powerful in Sibutumna,
that is acting as the way.
I would really want to believe it, and I know that you are one such leader. You accept some of these huge challenges, and you would want to be very creative about it to ensure that you would me a harvest positive in Zah, you go to me as soon as one of us supporting who do results in your positive or your goodness, and I'm sure that in your it will be sustained. GJA, etc. The work of the warrior, what we have there, I don't know warrior, won't tell Papa, results of an oil papa, not today. They're paying, not yet, you know, come with another come up. While baby, I just also Yaka challenge this needing. You way forward to the American or day, yet one or near show, one hour, or to more boy hennas, yes, opportunities are all. This is journalism because you put edwumaya no owo mo so enti nkofo bino wonya nto obeye but they are shying away from edwuma igbo ho no kwando do obeye. There are challenges for edwuma so when we come to the benye edwuma. What do you think is the way forward in this matter?
Yes.
This is the way to make up with your penny. If people will question, or what can you be before another vocal school be out for more practice as a journalist?
Yes, that is a huge challenge, and Osha, and that challenge also sometimes we need to look at it. I mean, Nathan said, Obeshano, in a concentrating people also look at this and change one and say, anyhow, or in Casa, or in this and ten one, you should go beyond that. Elsewhere, it was the most second or third paid job elsewhere, and it didn't, and just like that.
Yeah.
No, you need to go to school. You can't just cut now. We DHS. Also in Casa. When in Casa, Obi any local FM station be work and he find.
I had that kind of experience. When you're called away from Baha, people as an intended now. Or food day. In fact, the 7 minutes now is in China at the reception. What happened in this new fellows are 18. Okay, that's it. Maybe the job in the pay on the front. Okay, course versus 3 months or 6 months. Now, what was good, or good in DHS, not to test run. Not to test run, especially because all you be ability. No panic chop. Oh, mom, son goes to school. No, what's your number? Let me say the number. What happened in someone called SHS. What's the SHS? I'm going to have my sister when you're free. But your mom call. Not your number, don't quit in the mark. Every door ye. The why you beeping the white table if you be there in one shade. Then you could tell, I could tell that we're coaching. Until I say, if you're not definitely mother, you'll be convinced that, oh, what to my end, but actually 18 and next verse Nazar. Everyone will control of the internet one apple. This is what is happening.
So, people believe this. They see the type of
3 months, 6 months. It's not as the schools to be all how can you do that? Why should you do that, people?
I have a cousin or Temana, bad. None of that. I cannot even I want to be like you. I saw you on TV. None of that. See, catch fair. Obana said, you saw me on TV. How? Office said, on track. Nay, I didn't hear it in all year. 7 days to know all no source of the soil doctor. You can be a doctor and be a good journalist. You need not to even go to. You can be whatever you want to be and still do journalism.
Yes.
And that is what the respect is.
Yeah.
We try SS, we try maths, we try English, we try science. Instead, say, obey me and the research. Now, the talent must be there.
Yeah.
So you what talent? You have the foul also. Now we be in that's a 6 months. Where you first degree. Now, if you want to be a journalist, now we 6 months pro course. Yeah, we can. That is perfect.
Yeah.
Finish your first degree. Even DHS, SSS, who will be like, once we travel, it's a so we can need to travel. No, I can't Kaswa, 3-month course, no, I can't also a journalist. And when you pack offer with me, original certificate, what's a 6 months, 3 months, plus SS. Value bank, no be prison. Value bank, no be prison. And today, we don't even say journalism as just main thing stream. We have people that specialize.
Exactly.
Yes, specialize. When you are a nurse, a good nurse, that's a journalism. Who be a nursing course. That can even be a part-time for you. Journalism can even be a part-time for you. You can still do it well.
Yeah.
Go and do that 6 months course. Attach your nursing. And a journalist discussing nursing matters and health matters. It's a health journalist.
And we don't go full ability to the extent that we feel the journalism online there, especially say, TV and radio, they should know how to talk.
You know, it's part of it. It's additional talent. It's additional AI. But I some way educated, and then I'm going to say, because in that private area, will be no for now. Obi said, I'm going to say, will go now. Also, on Pobia, what beyond SS, and on Pobia people, and look at the mindset. Because on most of the job, 300, 600, what is one way? But also do SS, but would say one hour. Now, your company has to be. Where's the issue goes why the first degree, why the master, or go from maybe I'm 5,000. But Obi-Wan found 500 in way you go able to 1 year. And it is an issue, and it is, you should place value on yourself. Make sure you go to school. So I don't advise anybody or talent. Our talent don't go to. It is
in this case, simple problem you've been intimidated because we don't know if you have what you mean now.
Yes.
It's one that said,
yeah.
If you every year, actually, free.
And we are not in a society where they look at what you can do, the talent and all of that they pay. They look at your qualification. It is a day. That's a woody back. It's quite unfortunate. Woody back and whatever. It's me what I advise is that we should not look at the journalism as Obi one goes to and a school dropout. And that's what the moment said. Journalism school dropout for and will be. And because of what's a fancy, and which marker fancy, which marker should be at the end of the day, eloquence is our answer. Because Obi and our forward, you remember, and then our option will be a we are discussing even the labor issues and even the what do you call it? The least one which you are amount for the bargaining, the labor issue. At least, meaning the last time we were discussing it. And you cry, not to go off with me or the enemy year. Well, at least when you cry, that's the least below that. That's what people go way below that. Unfortunately, that is an issue. So I will advise Obi and NGs and human who are self. Also, baby, a very noble profession. He paid many places. I have no idea. You will have to place value on you yourself. Go to school. So you can be having some internship and all of that. You can, even if you are working already, have the intention to go to school. Add some value to yourself. Do it. You are lucky. One thing schools know they are available. Try. Now a class certificate. If I can, I will be there. Now, who did you say? And I didn't na airport here. See, and yet you might say, you have to go to school. And interestingly, over the reading one year, Manakasa, when we were most of them know Bia first degree masters, and most of them looked up to us. Yes, by the time, but that is the highest. That is the highest. That is the highest. Two master's degrees, 2 days, 1 day, and they won't be and encouragement. See, will be a baby, I encourage your home, your winning chair, so by time to start to manipulate that. Don't end it there. Yanya, don't wait in the shit. But most of the yourself, they will be all the time complaining about it yourself. And that is where we are. And we will have to be engaging the owners of the radio station to also discuss some of this. So actually the minimum wage. And for nothing at all, the minimum wage. Now also they have their own problem. But I mean, in fact, if you're also you will be the best person to even discuss this. If you look at what you also go through. Setting up a place, buying this, doing this, advertising, boom, back, boom, will be the next store, program, 500 a month. Say, the next store, 500 a month. Now, I want to man there, and you are using prepaid, you are using this, you have to pay work. So, when you also meet some of them, why are they especially owners of radio stations, why are they for now, discuss here. You also feel their pain, and that is where the issues are, and we need to find a way to balance it. It should not go against our members or our journalists so much, at least for nothing at all, the minimum wage, they should adhere to it. then yentu ya so ya mufo won tu aso won ko school kaka ne weni kona value no won fa value papa to so wazara na fa certificate na SS yi na de ne kwanchan treatment course me ka say mu kwanchan treatment course me ba kwanchan treatment 6 months
on chart there refresh
I said why you to say
I see
yes why you to say when you degree go
exactly already
yes
exactly
you want to top up be wo be awye BB technical now you BB somewhere now per se when it is and show you man who the talent is there you have the passion and all of that for some man of passion here more you have the passion and all of that now okay now I call 6 months be 1 year be program be journalism to show you the dynamics and ethics and the profile to go about and maybe now that is perfect. But what the other pet, and the Musia, what come on, we must now would be a terminal where you say, yes, we should see that the horizon are beyond just that. So, you're talented, and that is fine. That is addition to you. But where we are going to know, Miawini, Yename, Kawala, Ogada, Jaso, Pedibi, yet in the area of your journalism now, the BB Jaso. Pedibi kakaye kosu kaka fa kan fa batata na if they will value you or employers then for what or value now they place you where you belong.
Job opportunities, do you have it?
Job opportunities, mo mesa mo nti mo baby say ya na mo baby say ya na do my
job opportunities
and some of the stations in Nanika Sikasem na de so adoso radio stations dey NDB and will be na opportunities na ka ya ba to we be aba ne e ka no conditions na e ka na and ya on ya and if I'm a baby radio station on assassin and most of the time most are politicians just to move for their own personal agenda into overshare. Most of the stations will be maybe an opposite here will be able to tell you. One hour to tell you, yeah, Mr. Imo. Get away from this phone now, engines, TV, engines, and cough now. Yeah, that's almost started, especially massive phobia. I won't start here by 1 year, and they have a reason. One way to move in doing those scandal again, and to accept that's the agenda. Only baby, but. Wo bi bia wo ye kan business bia wo ye kan pa me despite mo na wo business akese wo ba wo ye kan tu eno na akoye bi support exactly o na politicians so o woni awon ye politicians na wo kan wo fa so wo musika wo the support wo agenda wo messages no wo politics no mo de ye tu ya no twe ni kaka ti e wo ho but ne wo brema certain conditions no and only the issues that we wish to address.
Let's take a look at press freedom in this country. Finally, share freelance. We say, man, I'm yes, I'm doing, but I'm on my own. Share the challenges are, do we really have the or how do you see press freedom in this country?
All right, press freedom is enshrined in your constitution when they be a council. And so it will be na a lucky in Yama Yamabi and Shella and Koyo a Quamiso and Nina so Ejna Yenso. The person already our between so will be to me in Sizu, this man Casa and man radio station's name. Another issue is the safety of the media persons and even the media house themselves. That is a major issue. And it is also because we as journalists now it should be a young and PC in that particular situations. And man, will give you some few instances. We are in the region and we know most of the time could be maybe for Sul, Praso, and those areas. And you see journalists and the media houses aligning themselves to particular political parties. And ACA will be so what I don't wait to party. Sometimes MPs will not get immigration, this. We ignore such an election in the back. Now we say, what the MP will be in we are also some training. So where you really know, I don't have problem with that. Now, work on our base and Pacono when you are against who can program us. na wo gyina hɔ na wo pɛ negative bibi na wa report wɔn nso wɔ nim wɔ sɛ woyɛ asomesi wɔn na wɔsan radio so di na atam yɛ ɔsɛ ɔyɛ sɛ nsantrɔfo no yɛ wokɔ other areas wɔn yɛ ɛyɛ major issue to some of us. Some of them you have to follow it up. Maybe so one to say, we tell them. Who we are now asking to the program, some other way now. Now, our phone, now, friend, now, who report negatively about the same person. You have put yourself in the hands free. I didn't know who they are quite important now.
So you get to such a place where they don't even want to see you.
Exactly. So because when you feel about when you colors are as
our small community, they know themselves. When they say what they were party B, and I did one and a massive. Obiampon country, we are a phone, and now who report negatively. Everybody, what you are reporting is the right way. But when the audience is away, you don't do that. Who could be I say we are conflict situations. Who could not be now for phones. There are instances where we do now. Maybe I know assembly is how be a reporter assembly or maybe example I don't know. There are certain people, politicians, some local politicians who don't know why you won't gang against them. They don't even care. Who so the media person, media council, media phone, So there are certain precautions and also else say you take it. No journalists deserve right to be beaten. Journalism is one kind. Obiya one in a court or Famco NMC, and now we have a West court, Famco court, or Honor and Dancy. Be a by Soberman and Sasso, so the journalists are now Harmon in any way. No one has that right. The best thing, take me to court and let's go there, let's go and deal with it there, but not be beating the media person. And what we will tell, like we are saying, we will tell the media person, so also don't put yourself in the harm's way. For what safety the show will say, who could baby now, me do baby when I say me, and to come in with one, now my between jackets. And the jacket, I'm sure she did say a waiting, and you baby have a shot and one. If you baby should come, maybe say jacket in company who be ye, yeah, we'll discuss it. It's a trophy and a woman by young or will be doing a time why you, or what's it for woman about me? One year, you I will say, if you see some of these things, when I ever say, you will protect you. Well, I had to go over something or be one hour. It's a lesson saying, I should to train
all right. Brian, so I know that able to in Sanchofu and now generally, it's in share that it will catch ama for na central concan central for what they do na the year boa oman ntuntu.
But I say first of all na me was me akwende area central for one fulfillment team ha in from suit kaswa we are quite pro me any one mobile kasa for phone so this year the man want to say education here training refresher programs you have to do that. I was saying now our association send a she said back when you be track when you be yes say TBDA districts maybe a sing for suit for press so in so one district BDA district whereby me as scouted members or home in your members in Libya at least there are resources there. We will target them, we will task some of the coordinators that we will place there to get some resources there for us. We will bring people to come and train you there. You come together, you can first begin by being affiliate members. We come and train you, your issue become our issue, our concern. Because we've seen that they are working all right. There are some people who are working, but they need some sort of training, they need some sort of refresher program. Okokaswa, the enclave, Utu, there, they are there. We create one DJA district there. We have some coordinators there. They will get resources from there themselves. We will support them to get the resources from there. There are companies and individuals that will be willing to help. You have to be training. It won't put more together from time to time. We will be coming there and we just started. And see, that is very important. You are back together as a united body. Putting a shed, you can go for the other one, second come home, and dinner, teaching your favorite but you know, you come na you do na ya share your nti ebe se mo mind na ye bia no so mo mind fa professional ethics na dia no kan na ye disikechi every day dey but ejuma wo so afa ato so no na ye go na bo fia a very sacred job, a very professional duty that you have to so we are part of the development of the nation. So you didn't be here, so papa, but ye tia na yesa. You say, Mama, ye human is factory and who say yes, it's a a very noble job. You stress you protected. Now, man, for young self in capability. Now, one supporting young shop and I also have you support resources wise and everything. This is the plan that we are bringing. It's a new DD that we are going to have, and we need everybody's support. And we'll be there or buy a on buying. We can do something. I'm thinking about farming and all of that. The chiefs are there. They'll be willing to give us lands and all of that. After Secretariat, you will do it in no time. Secretary will put it up. It's one of the things that I want to do. But actually, for the time being, assassin I think free a call over me. Yes, Yana, in Central. We are catching food. She says that catching can say, I'm catching that. It will be what you give me in your land and just to support ourselves in a particular way. Say, Mama, that's it.
It's been so much information. So much education. And that's it. Thank you so much.
So you're the master son more.
Amen.
Because that's it, Mama, I do. What that's
Yamiado. Na pay koma yezi fa. Santra duma na omana nkuntu na opena mi en bezi nkomonye GKA hen gomtse yo fifi mantum ha na bodo. Na pe wacha chensi no kama meyi watcho mehu na kaka da ye nsentwe ni de as a journalist afa de shepi afa afi nkoma ni ti hu bibia na maka da ni eduma obo papa wo onman npuntu nti so wo ye bibi listen do on the negative ombo onman npunta de journalist sna ho na bisa ho de memory ye oboboa ana omboa ehwe na omboa sesawado na ye boye Message no matter nasi p no owa it's very free to Coastal TV waro ma waro wonza repe baka ya huma yezi nkoma otida dear viewers God bless you I medasi p na I wish you well I wish you a pleasant day nya we be a great visit chairman at gifting aha na we be see makra